it to be like March or something, but no, not at all. They chose to do it kinda early, with nothing else to do all day except for trying to beat Metal Gear Solid 4 on Extreme. We might as well talk about the Nintendo Direct. So, let's watch it. Oh my god! Nintendo knows to hit hard at the start. They announced Pikmin 4. It's about time! The last game came out in 2013, I think. It's planned to come out later this year, Pikmin 4. After this, they announced a new expansion pack for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't think that anyone really cared after the insane announcement of Pikmin 4. I just consider it unfortunate timing. After this, we got Samba de Amigo Party Central. Looks like it'll be a rhythm game. I am surprised they put a rhythm game in here. Isn't it kinda crazy that Sega is literally the only AAA company making rhythm games? Are they still AAA? Yeah, I think they're still AAA, right? They'd count, right? And then after all of that, we get Fashion Dreamer. It reminds me of those mediocre Sonic OC Flash games. You know the ones I'm talking about. And then we get a slightly exciting announcement. Even though this was already announced at the Game Awards, it's a Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. It actually looks pretty good. Like, I think that it looks pretty good. As someone that has only played Symphony of the Night, I must say that this looks very Symphony of the Night looking in its animation. Yeah, that's how you win me over. Make the game seem like Castlevania Symphony of the Night and you'll win me over. Easy. Then was an announcement for Tron Identity. Looks like it's a choices matter except not really Telltale-like game. It'll probably be another mediocre AAA game with like super low budget or something. Huh, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective looks like it'll be a puzzle game. By the look of it, looks like a remastered DS game with its aspect ratio and stuff. And then there's Deca Please. What a dumb name for a game. This game just reminds me of every other modern JRPG. All I can say for it is, it's Fashion Police Squad and Persona combined, but just remove the special parts of both games. Boom, just rename the game. Just call it Persona Police Squad, because that's all it looks like. But remove the charm of both games. There's then another Bayonetta game. We already recently got Bayonetta 3. Now we're getting Bayonetta Origins. This game looks a lot more strategic to the rest of the mainline Bayonetta games. My guess is this is more of a spin-off compared to the rest. We also got a DLC for Splatoon 3. They added the Inkopolis from Splatoon 1 into the game, which is pretty cool, I guess. They also added Side Order, which looks like some sort of new DLC campaign by the looks of it, which is pretty cool, I must say. There was also Disney Illusion Island. I don't get why Nintendo puts in third-party games that nobody really cares about. And really exciting, holy shit, that's happening! Great stuff right next to each other. So, the game looks like every other low-budget 2D platformer. And boom, another expansion pack goes by for Fire Emblem Engage. So, what did they add? Literally just new party members. But then there's Pack 4, which is literally just a whole new campaign by the looks of it. Remember when Nintendo used to be super anti-DLC? Look at them now. Filled expansion passes, expansion packs, DLC, everything they can out of the walls. I'm getting sidetracked. So, what's next? Oh, Harmony of Fall of Reverie. And the game seems like a visual novel. That's all I have to say. Except for how Lena Raine is composing the OST for this game. which I love Celeste's OST, and I bet Lana Rain is capable of making another banger of an OST. Afterwards, we got Octopath Traveler 2. It's just another RPG from Square Enix. And the next one is We Love Katamari. Man, that's so out of nowhere of an announcement. What's next? An imaginary game I made up here and now called Sea of Stars? Oh, they showed Sea of Stars. Oh. Looks like I have protective superpowers or something. Oh, and now a game called Omega Strikers. It's a multiplayer PvP game, and of course, it is free to play. So buy every single thing they have on their store. Every single thing. It's probably the only part of the game that actually works. Buy every single loot box they have for that game, or else I will hurt you in the video game. The Etrian Odyssey game's got announced too, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Wow, there's a lot of Sega stuff being announced. Sega should chill out with releasing so many games so quickly. Then we got Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. What a mouthful of a title. After all of those not very exciting games, we got Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Why is every Switch port getting a deluxe added to the end of its name? What's next? Bayonetta 2 Deluxe? Or like Angry Birds Trilogy Deluxe? Or Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures Deluxe? After this, they started going on about Nintendo Switch Online, and they're adding Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games. Now, I think you and I both agree there isn't really a point to these games for being here, because we can just emulate these games on our computers or on our homebrewed consoles. Well, this isn't really for those people. More for those people who don't know how to, don't know you can, or people who can't be bothered to do it, so just wait till Nintendo remembers that their players exist and get out their pool of DMCAs and money to make a mediocre emulator. But we still keep eating it up. Hell, even this video counts as us eating everything that they make up. We're still giving them attention. So for the next 5 seconds, we won't be giving them any attention. But then, they remastered Metroid Prime. Out of all things to do, they remastered Metroid Prime. Good work, Nintendo. You're doing something good. I wish that was the end of this direct. That would be a perfect ending to the direct. Like, holy shit, they're doing that. But no, this is Nintendo. So we have another 5 minutes. But the rest of the direct isn't even stuff that's interesting. Except for more DLC from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But that's not a full game, that's just DLC. And also, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom? Now, here's what I'm going to say about Tears of the Kingdom. Isn't Tears of the Kingdom, like, isn't that just a rename for Breath of the Wild 2? Because I know for a while they were pushing Breath of the Wild 2. So I'm guessing this is like a name swap last minute. Since the game release is like March, I think. You see it? Well, that sure was a direct. The direct was filled with a surprising amount of stuff.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of